You can rely on alumni. Jinger Duggar Vuolo has returned with a brand new video blog on YouTube. A recent announcement made by the 30-year-old woman that she and her partner, Jeremy, are expecting their third child captured the attention of the media. A great deal of activity took place between the married couple prior to the commencement of the pregnancy. The move of the family to Los Angeles was one of the factors. There have been a lot of fans who have been waiting for the married pair to post a house tour video blog, and Jinger's most recent video finally provides them a taste of how their new house looks. Continue reading to view the video blog. We are keeping our fingers crossed for Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's infant. The narrative that Jinger and Jeremy told about how they delayed to notify their children about their third child was one of the most recent updates that they published. Former cast members of Counting On stated that they refrained from informing Felicity about the situation since she has a propensity to divulge information of this nature to unrelated individuals, particularly while she is at school. "We have a 6-year-old who is a total extrovert and will be walking by a stranger and telling them the news," Jinger said. "Part of that is because we have children who are extroverted to an extreme degree. On the other hand, when the children found out that they were going to have a new sister, Jinger reported that Felicity was crying out of enthusiasm, while Evangeline was uncertain about how she would react to the news." Jinger sends Jeremy a video blog about their relocation. Jinger Duggar Vuolo recently uploaded a 10-minute video vlog on YouTube in which she and her family documented their day of moving. The former cast member of Counting On shared a video from their prior home, which was piled with boxes as they were moving out. After a few moments, Jinger and Jeremy took their supporters on a tour of their vacant home before departing for their new residence. After a few moments, Jinger uploaded videos from their home in Santa Clarita, California, which was designed in the Tudor style. It features a large swimming pool as well as a lot that is rather spacious. According to Jinger, however, there are still some renovations that need to be done within the house, and these renovations have not yet been disclosed. You can count on. How much does the new house that Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo own cost? The price that Jinger and Jeremy paid for their new home in California was reportedly $1.9 million, according to reports. The Masters University and Seminary, where Jeremy serves as a pastor, was the previous owner of the property. A significant number of Counting On viewers were taken aback by the fact that the married couple was able to purchase the property. As a result of Jinger's successful book and consistent vlogging, some admirers believe that she has made a significant amount of money. The world has watched Jinger Duggar grow up on the hit reality show 19 Kids and Counting, later becoming a part of Counting On, where the Duggar family's larger-than-life dynamic was captured for the world to see. As a member of the famously large Duggar family, Jinger's life, from childhood to adulthood, has been filled with milestones that have been followed by millions. But in recent years, Jinger Duggar Vuolo has made a conscious decision to step out from the shadows of her upbringing and carve out a space where she can express her individuality, creativity, and independence. Now, Jinger and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, are entering a new chapter of their lives in Los Angeles, and they've given their followers an exclusive peek into their new home. It's a dramatic shift for Jinger, who spent the majority of her life in the rural town of Springdale, Arkansas. From the comforts of her large, bustling family home to the city lights of California, the contrast is striking. Yet, in many ways, it's a reflection of the journey Jinger has taken, a journey of growth, independence, and most recently, creativity. In this piece, we explore the inside look Jinger has shared of her new home, reflecting on her journey from the Duggar household to forging her own identity, as well as her design choices and how they reflect her evolving tastes. From Springdale to LA, a new beginning. Jinger's decision to leave behind the familiar comforts of Springdale and make a fresh start in Los Angeles wasn't just a geographical move, it was symbolic of her evolving beliefs, personal growth, and desire to shape her own future. After marrying Jeremy Vuolo in 2016, Jinger left the only home she had ever known with all its traditions, rules, and expectations for a new life in Laredo, Texas, where Jeremy was working as a pastor. For years, Jinger's life seemed dictated by the expectations of her family, specifically her father, Jim Bob Duggar, whose conservative patriarchal views had heavily influenced her upbringing. The Duggar family home was filled with rules, regulations, and the constant presence of family members. But over time, Jinger started to experience a shift in her personal life, a desire for more autonomy, freedom of thought, and independence. The couple's move to Los Angeles marks another leap toward independence and a space where Jinger and Jeremy could shape their own life without the influence of constant scrutiny. But it also allows Jinger to step into a role that feels more authentic to her, not just as a reality TV star, but as an individual with her own dreams, ambitions, and desires. Their new home, located in the vibrant city of Los Angeles, is more than just a house. It's a manifestation of their journey, filled with symbolic and tangible pieces that reflect their personalities, values, and the creative spirit Jinger is cultivating in this new phase of her life. The design philosophy, a space for creativity and comfort. When Jinger shared photos and videos of her new home, her fans immediately took notice of the design choices she made. Unlike the standard, somewhat utilitarian aesthetic seen in the Duggar family home, Jinger's new space radiates a more modern, minimalist vibe. The soft color palettes, open spaces, and thoughtfully selected decor items all speak to a space that is not only stylish but purposeful. Jinger explained in a recent post on social media that the goal behind her home's design was to create a sanctuary somewhere she and Jeremy could feel truly at ease. She emphasized that the interior design was not just about aesthetics, but about creating a space that fosters warmth, creativity, and peace. "I wanted to create a home where we could feel comfortable, but also inspired," she shared. "It's important to have a space that reflects who you are and where you're going. For me, this house represents not just where we are today, but where we hope to be tomorrow." Soft, neutral tones, a calming atmosphere. One of the most notable features of Jinger's home is the extensive use of soft, neutral tones. The palette throughout the house is dominated by whites, grays, beige, and subtle blues colors that are known to invoke a sense of calm and relaxation. The living room, for example, features a plush white sectional sofa paired with light wooden furniture and soft throws. The walls are painted a muted white, creating a bright, airy atmosphere that feels welcoming and open. While the soft tones are prevalent throughout the house, Jinger has also been careful to introduce some pops of color, often through the use of plants, textiles, and art. The idea, she explains, was to create a soothing environment that still has personality and life. The neutral tones make the space feel calming, which is so important when you're coming home after a busy day, she said. But I also wanted to bring in some color and warmth. I feel like a room can come to life with the right pieces, like a beautiful throw blanket or a painting that speaks to you. Personal touches, a blend of modern and traditional. What's particularly striking about Jinger's home is the balance she strikes between modern design elements and more traditional, family-oriented touches. Growing up in a large family, family heirlooms and sentimental objects held a special place in the Duggar household. Jinger has carried that love for sentimental objects into her new home. One of the most touching aspects of her new home is the way she has incorporated family photographs into the design. On the mantelpiece of her living room, there are framed pictures of Jinger and Jeremy's wedding day, as well as family photos from their time with the Duggars. In the hallway, a gallery wall showcases portraits of their daughter, Felicity, capturing the beauty of their growing family. Additionally, Jinger has displayed some antique pieces, likely from her childhood home. A rustic wooden clock, a vintage vase, and a few old books add a layer of history to the otherwise contemporary decor. It's clear that Jinger is trying to balance her past with her present, bringing a sense of continuity to her new life while still embracing the future. "I think it's important to honor where you came from," she explained, "but it's also just as important to build a home that feels like your own. I love mixing the old with the new." A focus on functionality. While Jinger's home is undoubtedly beautiful, what sets it apart is its functional design. Unlike the larger, often overwhelming spaces seen in many celebrity homes, Jinger's design choices prioritize utility without sacrificing style. Every room is designed with purpose, allowing for a flow of movement and an ease of use that encourages comfortable living. For example, the kitchen, an area often referred to as the heart of the home, features streamlined cabinetry and modern appliances. Jinger has made it clear that cooking and spending time with her family are integral parts of their daily routine. Her choice to create a highly functional yet aesthetically pleasing kitchen speaks to her commitment to family life and the nurturing role she plays as a mother and wife. In the dining area, a large wooden table serves as a focal point, perfect for hosting family meals and gatherings. Jinger loves to entertain, and this area is clearly designed to accommodate both large family dinners and more intimate meals with close friends. The addition of candles, fresh flowers, and a few decorative items helps to make the space feel warm and inviting. Parenthood and home life. The evolution of Jinger's journey. A major part of Jinger's new home design is her evolving role as a mother. With her and Jeremy's daughter Felicity now a central part of their lives, much of their home reflects a child-friendly, family-oriented approach. The nursery is filled with soft, playful elements, stuffed animals, pastel-colored blankets, and playful wall art that create a cozy environment for their growing family. Jinger has often shared glimpses of her parenting style on social media, showing how she balances motherhood with her personal aspirations. The design choices in her home reflect her desire to create a nurturing environment for her daughter, while also carving out spaces that allow her and Jeremy to continue growing as individuals. I want to make sure that Felicity feels safe and loved in every room of this house, Jinger said. But I also want to be able to find space for myself and Jeremy to continue building our own relationship. It's a balance, and I think we've done a good job of making this home a reflection of that. A growing public presence. As Jinger continues to step further into the public eye as a YouTube personality, author, and advocate for personal growth, her home also serves as a backdrop for her growing professional endeavors. Through her social media channels, Jinger has shared a behind-the-scenes look at the creative process that goes into her writing, her personal projects, and her advocacy for women's rights and education. Her home is a reflection of her evolving identity, one where she's not only a wife and mother, but also a creative force in her own right. Whether she's filming videos for her YouTube channel or working on her book, the space she's cultivated provides both the physical and emotional space needed for her to thrive. I've always had a passion for writing and creating, Jinger said. This home gives me the freedom to explore those passions in a way that feels true to who I am.